I genuinely made a big mistake. I shouldn't have acted that way, but I did, and it lost me a sale. So today we actually have somebody coming out to look at a piece of furniture that we have. I always get really nervous when I'm selling a piece of furniture. I'm always thinking, is the price matching what I'm actually selling? And with this one in particular, it does have a few different paint marks and like one or two scratches that makes me nervous that maybe she won't think it's worth the money. I'm selling this one for 500 euros. So before somebody arrives to your house, it's kind of good to know what you think the price of this should actually be, what you think it's worth selling for, and how much you're willing to drop down to if it comes to that. Make sure you're considering the time you put into it, the cost of materials that you've put into it. I put a lot of money into this piece actually. I want to make sure everything is set in place for when they arrive, so I'm not rummaging around, moving boxes, apologizing that I'm not prepared. It's just much better if you can be prepared. Hopefully they're willing to buy it at the price that I believe it's worth. So stick around for that and we'll see what comes of it. Okay, let me explain to you what happened. So basically the people came and looked at the furniture and then a situation took place. Small little situation that actually caused a big issue in the selling of this piece of furniture. Earlier that day, I asked Leon, what price do you think we should drop to if they ask us? He was busy doing something, so we never got around to discussing it. And they genuinely seemed interested in it. And I really loved the love that he had for it. Like, I don't know, you know when you get this feeling like they're gonna love it and take care of it? So that's where we were at. Anyways, they asked, so what price are you willing to drop to? And I froze. Oh, I can't believe I froze. I literally didn't know what to say. I was like, God, I'm so embarrassed by it, to be honest. I was like, Leon, what do you think? And Leon was like, if this is your piece of furniture, what were you willing to drop to? And I just made the situation so bad. The longer I procrastinated giving an answer, the worse things were just getting. And then at one point the lady just goes to me, she's like, don't worry about it. Look, we're gonna go home and think about if we wanna take it, and you can then text us your price when you know. And I was like, okay, I'll text you tonight and I'll let you know. So stupid. Do not let the person go without giving them the price amount, trying to sell them the piece of furniture. So I always say that the best way to learn something is to make a mistake and learn from the mistake. So that's literally what happened. So later on that day, I sent him a text saying, hey, I'm willing to drop to 450, because honestly, I wasn't willing to drop too low. I think it's worth the price that I was offering, 500. It's a beautiful piece of furniture. My gut was telling me not to go too low. About 2 days later, she texts me and says, hi, I'm so sorry, but we actually got the measurements wrong and we won't be able to take it. I know that she did not get those measurements wrong. She just changed her mind. And it was my fault for not pushing it at the time. I'm a real believer that everything happens for a reason, so I was like, it's fine. It'll work out. It'll go to the right buyer. So if you checked out our previous video, you'll know that we're moving out of this house. And so it was getting kind of time to push for this furniture to go. So I put it up for 450 this time. And somebody has gotten back to us and they are willing to take it. They're coming to collect it in a few days. What she said to Leon on the phone is, though, it doesn't matter if it has scratches or paint issues because they're going to renovate it.
All my hard work.
If you haven't seen the video for this piece of furniture, go check it out. I'm going to link it here for you because a lot of blood, sweat and tears went into this. Woohoo! I broke the radio. Ow. So that's a radio and a hammer that we've broken so far on this project. But it's okay. That's the way of life. If she wants to renovate it, I can't stop her necessarily. I sold it for 450, just 50 euros under the asking price, which I'm really happy with. Welcome to my guest bedroom, by the way. I have never actually shown this room on my channel, but it's one of my favorite rooms. Me and Leon are sleeping in here for the summer because this room has AC and our bedroom doesn't, and it gets so hot in our bedroom. So here we are now. So when I sell a piece of furniture, I take one of these. I bought a packet of these. It was 6 euros for a pack. And basically I fill it up with paint. So here's one that I previously done. So the paint sample is basically for if they've any scratches or anything happens to the paint, they can top it up with these little things. And then I'm going to put it into one of these folders. There's just a little padding on it, so I can just pop this in as well with the thank you note. And there they go. Just a nice little touch to add when you're selling a piece of furniture. The day's finally come. So the delivery man has called and he said that he's going to make his way to come and collect the furniture, so I'm just getting it ready. The lady asked if we could wrap it for her, so what I'm going to do is we got this cardboard wrap. We will wrap it with this, but before that we want the delivery guy to take a look at it to make sure everything's okay, and also I'm going to take a little video of it to show what it looked like before it left with the delivery guy, and then if there's any issues along the way I can show, well look, this is how we sent it off. And we will try to wrap it up the best we can to make sure it's safe. And then it's out of our hands. We have done our part, so hopefully it gets delivered safely. Okay, now I'm just gonna wait for him and then I'm ready to go. I'm trying to decide to wrap it now or wrap it in the van. You want my help? I'm gonna get my phone so we can show her that we wrapped it. I didn't think we were gonna wrap it in there. I thought I could show you. Anyways, I gotta go. And it's done! It's gone! It's sold! Ooh, ooh. Every time I sell a piece of furniture, I get so happy. It's like, it was worth it. One down, many more to go. Make sure you check out next week's video because I'm going to give you all the information that you would need in order to sell furniture. I'm in the process of selling all of this at the moment and more upstairs, so I'm a bit of a pro at this stage. I'll see you next week. Bye!